everybody, welcome back to Brightbird Acres. It's me, Taylor, and today you're joining me at the farm. Happy fall, y'all. It's finally October, which is my second favorite month of the year. My first is July, because that's when my birthday is. With October comes Halloween and colder weather and harvest season and pumpkins. I'm obviously happy about that. The one thing that makes it not so happy, though, is everything died, which also happens during the fall. So look at all of these tomatillos that just didn't make it. It's kind of sad. I think they basically just dried up. Yeah, they basically didn't really fully turn into tomatillos. This one might. I'm trying to rip it open with one hand. Yeah, it could have gone for longer. It smells like tomatillos though. So all of those little tomatillo balloons, just kind of fun to pop. Look at all these tomatoes. Oh, there's so many. It's honestly kind of sad to see all of these go to waste. Oh, wait. Look at that. There are some red ones. They're not good anymore, obviously, but that one turned red. Throw it in there. Maybe we'll get more Roma tomatoes next year. Yeah, that is like a ridiculous amount of green tomatoes. There was a frost here a couple days ago. Like the beginning of October, it was like 90 degrees or something, and then a couple days later it was 40 degrees at night and there was frost, so anything that was growing, especially up north, is not growing anymore. But we do have lots of walking onions, like a crazy amount of walking onions. I'll pull one out just to see here. Oh my. Oh, gross. This feels so disgusting. Oh my god, that's so gross. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. Why is it so small? I mean, look at all this foliage. It's like bigger than my hand, bigger than my arm. And that's like the onion bulb. So we're spending the day here up at the farm, and my plan, plant some garlic in this raised bed and likely that raised bed as well. Cover it up with that mulch right there, and then we'll have our annual garlic, what? My English is not working today. Annual garlic planting day. This thing's huge. Good morning. I woke up this morning and there was actual frost on the windows. So good thing that we are getting the garlic in today, because if we didn't do it today, I think that the ground would be too frozen. I started my day off with bed prep and clearing out some weeds. Okay, some is an understatement. A lot of weeds. So I cleaned our raised beds. Dad says that this specific raised bed, we could switch the compost out of it because nothing grew in that one last year. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep the walking onions in here. I'm just fascinated to see if they'll come back next year. Just like the past 3 years, I planted my garlic pointy side up and root side down, 2 to 3 inches deep in the soil and 6 inches apart. I noticed that the garlic we grew from 2023 to 2024 did a lot better than the 2024 to 2025 garlic, and I think that's because of the mulch that we used. In 2023, we covered the garlic with wood mulch as opposed to grass mulch in 2024. So this year, I'm covering the garlic in another thick layer of wood mulch. not only because it locks in more warmth throughout the winter, but it keeps the weeds at bay during the spring and the summer. All right, that's a couple hours worth of work right there. We took that gigantic pile of mulch, we spread it out in a couple areas, doubled up on a couple areas, trampled down some weeds in a couple areas, cleaned up all the raised beds, so those are ready for next spring, and got the garlic in. Yeah, feeling pretty accomplished. It looks really good in my opinion. Looking forward to the growing season. We gotta wait a couple months, obviously. I'm thinking that next spring we'll plant maybe some pumpkins in there. I think that'll be fun. Other than that, the only thing I really need to do sometime before it gets to be winter is scrub off the shed and possibly add another coat of polyurethane to it, or paint. We'll see. I might get a little too cold for that. Garden is looking good. It's looking clean again. It's looking ready for next spring. And I'm at the point, it hasn't even been winter yet, and I'm like, I'm already ready for spring. Thank you guys for watching another video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.